minute delivery possible. He also has aggressive plans for Blinkit to achieve profitability. Moving on, after 2 years of subdued growth, the wedding services industry is on its way to regaining its past glory. And among all the allied services, the clothing rental space is seeing some brisk business. CNBC-TV18 Sushmita Chandramouli finds out that affordability is not the only factor stitching this growth story together. Take a look.
29-year-old IT executive Bhavika had a dream wedding reception, but it did not involve her appearing in a lehenga that cost lakhs of rupees. Instead, she decided it would be more responsible and easier on the pocket to rent her outfit.
I had a dream wedding, but it doesn't mean that it should cost you a fortune and probably on the things which you will never wear again or never use again. And I think it cost me 7,000 for 3 days, and it was within the budget.
Renting clothes for special occasions is no longer restricted to the odd Halloween party or graduation ceremony. The clothing rental business traditionally operated in a B2B marketplace for movies, ad shoots, concerts, and so on. But this is now changing. India is home to over 40 startups that are offering designer outfits like this one on rent for special occasions. The big draw here is that these outfits cost just 10 to 15% of their tag price, starting at as low as 1,000 rupees an outfit. Mindsets when it comes to renting clothes are changing.
Perception of a rental was like kind of like a dress wala, like it won't be maintained well, it'll be bad. But over time, that was our initial challenge. I think over time things have changed. People have become a lot more financially prudent and smarter about renting. They're finding the economical value in it. Younger people funding their own weddings, they're just finding it practical to like, oh, I can rent an outfit for like 10,000 and then like save the rest of my money and go on a vacation.
As the wedding season picks up steam, so is business for apparel rental companies. Flyrope, for instance, says it is receiving over 400 orders a day. But financial prudence is just one of the reasons this trend is picking up.
5 reasons. They save money. There is storage problem. How much can you store? You get to access latest trends as always. Thirdly, thanks to social media, we do not repeat outfits. And lastly, I would say people also think about sustainable factors.
Clothing rental firms are increasingly seeing a clientele of environmentally conscious youngsters, a clientele that is very accepting of a one outfit, multiple users model.
Once something has been constructed using so much energy and effort and resources, do you create a business model which allows multiple consumers to enjoy the product? So that is basically taking something which inherently may not be sustainable, but because you are recycling it over, the consumption is by a larger number of consumers, so you are creating sustainable fashion in that process.
With business picking up, clothing rental firms are adding an online presence to their operations, especially to cater to a market beyond the metros.
Before COVID, our demand was more in the larger cities. So, and it continues to be that way. Delhi and Bombay are by far the largest demand centers. Also Bangalore, because we are based out of Bangalore. This year especially, we are noticing that a larger number of orders are coming from smaller cities.
A report by Future Market Insights pegs the global market for online clothing rentals at over $2 billion this year. And this is projected to double over the coming decade, with India and China leading the growth in the Asia-Pacific region. After all, rent, enjoy, return is as much in vogue as the next creation in high-end fashion. In Mumbai, Sushmita Chandramouli.
And with that, it is a wrap on this edition of Startup Street. More news and updates coming up on the other side. Stay tuned.